One of the many persistent headaches of creating websites on the old web was ensuring parent containers did not collapse when one or more of their children was floated to the left or right. Example, we have an image inside a parent container, and if I go and grab the image and set it to float left, the parent container collapses. So you see the image is spilling outside the bounds of the container. This is rarely, if ever, what we want. Setting an item to float left or right pulls that item out of its context, and as a result, the containing box collapses down to the intrinsic size of the non-floated items, which is the text here. This is hardly ever what the developer actually wants, and it can be a real frustration. To solve this problem, we used to use a clearfix that you can see over here. The clearfix is a CSS hack that introduces an empty pseudo element at the end of the container down in the bottom corner and then clears that one left and right to force the box to be the full size. So you'll remember when we talked about clear that we're saying nothing can float to the left or right of me. Well, by placing this empty container at the bottom, we are then forcing the intrinsic size of the box to match the bottom line of the image. Now, when I apply the clearfix, it works properly and we get the behavior we're expecting. But this is a hack, and it introduces some interesting issues, especially around flex and grid, where each of these pseudo elements becomes a pure grid item. The good news is there is now a display value to solve this problem for good. If we take away the clearfix here, and then go to the parent container and set its display to flow root, and save, you'll see we get the same effect. What happens now is with flow root, the parent container becomes a block level box with its formatting root set to the bottommost edge of its children. And the result is the box doesn't collapse even if the children are floated, because flow root says find the bottom edge of whatever is the lowest point in the layout and its children, and then place the root of the box there. So that means we now have a properly formatted box that doesn't collapse without a clearfix. Now, if only we had this solution 10 years ago when we were actually doing float-based layouts, that'd be good.